I have been debating this particular topic on radio for God knows how long. Was that Belgium team a generational team? Hell no. Okay, maybe for Belgium standard. Okay, what a generational team or a golden generation means is when you have 80% of your team being generational talents, then 20% being complementary. But maybe it's because of Belgium and they are not used to seeing great players. All the world thought they've had something good that was capable of winning the World Cup. They were not close to winning the World Cup. Okay, so you had maybe Vincent Company, Man City, Kevin De Bruyne, Man City, then Eden Hazard, Chelsea. The rest were all complementary players. You had Vertonghen in the Tottenham, you had Mirallas in Everton, then you had what's his name, Niangula, AS Roma, and the rest. They were just complementary players. Generational teams or golden generational teams are some of the teams the Italians, the British, and the Spanish had. That's why you call a golden generation. You are looking at Italy, where you have Nesta, Buffon, and what's his name, Maldini. These three players are all-time greats, not great players in just their country. They are all-time greats. In the middle of the field, you have Pelo, arguably the greatest midfielder, depending on who is looking at it. Maybe top four, top five greatest midfielder of all time. Up front, can you imagine you having Baggio playing, then on the bench, you have someone like Del Piero and Totti on the bench? This is what you call a generational team. Not what Belgium had. Yes, for the Belgium standard, it looked like a generational team. For God knows how long they had Lukaku as their striker. And that Argentina team that failed to win the World Cup were not even calling themselves generational team. Where you had Aguero on the bench. Aguero is easily moving Lukaku if he's a Belgian. So yes, I don't know what people are looking at when they start making this kind of argument. You have that Brazilian team, Cafu, Roberto Carlos, arguably the greatest fullbacks ever. In the middle, you have Kaka sitting there, sometimes even on the bench. Up front, Rivaldo and R9, the greatest number 9 to have ever played the game. Rivaldo number 10, probably better than almost everyone in the Belgium national team. This is what you call a generational team. You look at England back then, you had Ashley Cole. To me, I'm not mad if someone says he's the greatest left back of all time. That guy was just brilliant. We know there's argument for Roberto Carlos, but Ashley Cole was also something else. John Terry Ferdinand, they are not only great players in the EPL, they are all-time greats. In the middle, you don't want us to even go there. Frank Lampard, Gerrard, Rooney has always been one of my favorite players to have ever touched a football. This is what you call a generational team, not that Belgium team. Even that three great players I just mentioned in what's his name, in Company, in KDB, and Eden Hazard, do you think Company is an all-time great? Yeah, he just might be great, but not an all-time great. Kevin De Bruyne, yes. Eden Hazard, yes. So they've not seen good players in the country as Belgium for that long. So they got these players, some playing in Roma, some playing in Tottenham, and all of a sudden they thought they had a generational team. You are going to meet Spain, who has Cesc Fabregas on the bench, and he's an all-time great. So please rethink it again and reevaluate how people were overhyping Belgium, and I knew they were never going to win anything. But if you meet Spain, Lukaku is not better than David Villa. So if you are all-time greats in your pocket, not on the world stage.